Can you become a millionaire investing in stocks? And I'm going to say absolutely. So first of all, let's talk about how do you actually invest in stocks with a little bit of money. The next thing we want to talk about are the strategies to grow your investments strategically, not just for the long haul. I'm talking about more active trading and AI-driven trading. And last, the common mistakes when investing in the stock market, and staying out there in the park and pray method, I guarantee you is it. So I brought my partner, the CEO of iFlip, with me today, who I believe this is the greatest platform on earth. And according to the NASDAQ, we beat Robinhood. So watch this. So as we jump into how to become a millionaire investing in stocks, which I love this conversation, and I love the company that we're going to introduce you to. I have the CEO of iFlip with me, also a partner in iFlip as an investor. And personally, selfishly, I think is one of the greatest tools you'll ever put on your wealth building portfolio. So Randy, start just talking a little bit about iFlip, what it does, and then, how do you start investing with very little money, which is, I think, the biggest, challenge for a lot of people. And it's concerning because so many people in their college career, for example, they only have that $250,000, $500,000, maybe $5,000 to start with. And outside of iFlip, I mean, I don't know where they'd put that kind of money.
Yeah, so iFlip, Loral, I don't say this enough. It is an acronym. It's the Financial Learning Information Platform. Mm-hmm. We provide information and automation technology to the end user, to the average person on the street. Most people don't realize it, but Wall Street takes advantage of Main Street. They pass all the risk to the Main Street customer who's investing in places like Charles Schwab or Fidelity. And what they don't understand is that if you think BlackRock or JP Morgan as a company are investing in the products they're giving these people to sell and for you to invest in, then you're not paying much attention, because they are not. And the reality of it is, technology does not exist today outside of us that empowers the little guy, truly empowers the little guy. We use AI to empower the little guy to invest with the effectiveness and the efficiency of an institution. That's what iFlip is.
And so talk about some of the strategies to grow, your investments, specifically your smart folios at iFlip effectively. How do you effectively do that? Given your point is Wall Street totally takes advantage of Main Street. That's why I've been in love with my conversation and helping, I'm going to say, the smaller guy be able to do what the big guys get to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So when you talk about what we have what we call smart folios. And what we do is we allow you to accelerate the compounding growth of the natural nature of the stock market. The strategies you want to use, they're going to vary depending on your age, who you are, and what you want to actually accomplish. But whether you got $500 or $5 million, you want to avoid risk. You want to skip the big cliffs that happen in every stock market cycle. If you can skip those, you are going to be decades, not years, but decades ahead at the end of the day. Because if you just happen to miss, let's say 98 or 02 and the dot-com bubble, if you missed that, cost people 10 years. They had to work 10 more years. It's insane. You look at the housing crisis, 07, 08, same thing. Cost them another 9, 10 years. They had to work to get back to zero. That's what you want to avoid. Flip is set up and structured to avoid those kinds of cliffs for the average person. It is a risk management tool that is designed to do just that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Talk about just like when you're in iFlip, how much research or choosing of the stocks, do they have to do, or how would they give them some tips? I know you can't give advice on the differentiation of the smart folios. How when somebody downloads the app, which by the way, we have a copy of the app, $7 a month. It's in the description below. So grab an app, load it up, a $500 minimum, and start. But how do they effectively do some of those choices and education to pick?
Yeah, so when people onboard, they're prompted to choose one of 3 core strategies. Are they aggressive? Are they balanced? Or are they conservative? Pretty simple. They all do exactly what they say. Now, once you pick that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you pick that, you will then go in, get your account set up, and you will have the opportunity to put as much money in that as you would like. You also, and here's a key piece, you'll have the opportunity to set up an auto recurring deposit. You want to take that auto deposit and have, whether it's 50 bucks, $100, you can deposit daily, weekly, monthly, however you so choose. You must contribute, especially when you're starting with a very small amount. Then what you can do is we have what we call motif ancillary smart folios, ones like red oil, all in the energy sector, big dividends. You know, if you think gas and oil prices are going to go up, then it's a good place to go. Big tech, if you're just in love with the, the Mag 5, Mag 7, the Facebooks and the Nvidias of the world, you can go right into there. And there's a handful of other ones. Maybe you just want to invest in the S&P 500. You can do that as well. And if you're just a tiny bit sophisticated, you can pick an individual stock and let the AI trade just that one stock for you as well. So it's really easy, Laurel. It's designed to be point and click and super, super easy to use.
Love it. Love it. Love it. So those of you, if you are here on my channel and have not subscribed, please do that. Click the notification button so you get videos popping into your inbox every morning, and watch them. In the description below, we also have, in addition to the iFlip app for you, we have a journal. It's a learning journal where you can take notes on what video, what did you learn, what are you going to do about it? So it helps you and the family bring financial literacy into a conversation at the kitchen table and make it a money night for you and your family. So back to you, Randy. Let's go into our last conversation, which is the common mistakes that people make in stock trading. And I'm going to start with not using automation. And, I think people hear stock traders and what people do, and it sounds so sexy that they're doing it. It's like they get up with the market, they go to bed with the market. Sometimes they wake up to a broken market. Like, to me, it is so risky with the market makers out there. So maybe talk from that perspective. What is a market maker and why is it so manipulated?
Well, when you think about what's going on now, the entire industry, the big guys, they are all using very intelligent algorithms. There's some smart people out there that are doing this, and they're taking advantage of the individual. Yeah, you can have some great days as a day trader or an individual trader. If you want that to be your career, you can make money doing it, but you got to be good and you got to be on, and you're always there. You are tied to it. You can't miss a window when the market's open. And if you're in crypto, it's even worse because the market's 24/7. So when you start to think about that, it's like, wow, I got to do that all the time. So now what do I do? Well, my other option is give it to an advisor to manage. Well, they charge you an arm and a leg, and they subject you to way too much risk. So when you think about the path, Laurel, do I want to be an individual trader, or would I like to use something like iFlip? And lucky for us, there's only one something like iFlip, and turn on automation. Allow the AI and mathematics, because there's a big difference in the mathematical AI doing the trading and you trying to do it yourself, non-automated. You have these things called emotions. We all have them. We all get excited or nervous, or it's going to go a little bit more, or I know it's going to come back. Oh, I push a button. Oh, dang it, I missed. And you lose. And it's frustrating and it's disheartening, and it's an emotional roller coaster. Using AI and automation flattens out that emotional, roller coaster curve. So that's my
Absolutely.
2 cents on it.
I love it. I mean, people make, blind mistakes in the market all the time. So again, grab the iFlip app, and remember, you can have one personally. You can have one for your Roth IRA. You can have one for your company. That's another way to pay yourself first, but don't have a taxable event by taking it out to pay you. Open a company account. So we'll put Randy's contact detail and how to get a hold of the iFlip team in the description below when you grab the app, so you can get set up properly and soon. We'll be back tomorrow. Those of you who have questions, go to Ask Loral, AskLoral, ask a question, make a request, and we're here 5 days a week.